When did you start thinking about time like this?
Um, Probably a few days ago, I did something and just stayed in my head. Said that by the time you are in your early 20s, you have already spent on 90% of the time you'll ever spend with your parents. And I remember just sitting there like, what? How is that possible? Because I'm 26 now. I feel like I have only just started my life. So how can that already be true? After that, I started noticing how quickly life was moving. Because when you hear 80 years, it sounds like a lot, right? It sounds far away. It sounds like there is still so much left. But when you break it down into weeks, it's only about 4,000. And for some reason, that felt really small to me. Like, wow, that's actually not that much long. Most of the important parts of life don't feel important when they are happening. They just feel normal. You remember mom shouting that the food was ready while we were in the other room, not sitting watching the news, just hearing movement in the house and not thinking anything of it. Those kind of moments, they felt so normal. We didn't even really see them while they were happening. I just assumed they would be there again tomorrow. And I think that's the scary part because you realize a lot of the things that matter most to you never looked important at the time. They just looked ordinary.
Do you remember the last completely normal evening at home?
No, honestly, no. And I think that's the saddest part because probably was just a regular night, nothing special, maybe dinner, maybe a small conversation, maybe everyone doing their usual thing. And that's exactly why I don't remember it because it didn't look important at the time. It was just life. After that, I started thinking more in weeks than in years because a week feels real. It's just 7 days, a few mornings, a few nights, some stress waiting Friday to come, then it's gone. And most of the time, they're not even thinking about it. They're just trying to get through the week, but that week was still your life. It still counted. It was still one of your 4,000. I know this is going to make you uncomfortable. The other day, I opened my computer and looked up a life calendar. It shows your life as little boxes, one square for each week. I typed in my birthday, seeing all those full boxes on the screen. It hit me harder than I expected. So many weeks already gone, so many I can't even remember. All finished. And I think that's what 4,000 weeks means to me now. Life is not as endless as we think, it's happening now. And the scary part is, while we are living those moments, we usually don't know how they are becoming memories. We think there will be like more time, more dinners, more private conversations. Until one day you look back um, and realize those were the moments that meant everything. And that's why this stays with me. Because one day, without us knowing it, someone will call us for dinner for the last time. We will hear a voice from the next room for the last time. And it won't even feel big when it happens. It will just feel like a normal day. And maybe that's what makes life so beautiful and so painful. That the moments we end up missing the most almost always look ordinary when we had time. And maybe that's all 4,000 weeks really is. Not a warning, just a reminder that even this moment, while you are watching this, is your life. And one day you would give anything to have it back.